All right, so the cross product of two vectors is going to produce a new vector. And the property of that new vector is that it's perpendicular to both of these vectors. So if you imagine it, there's only one way you can get a vector that is perpendicular to both of these. It can't be on the board, because as soon as I draw one that's perpendicular this way, it's not perpendicular to that one. And this one is not perpendicular, it's perpendicular to this one, but not that one. The only way you can get one that's perpendicular to both is going to 3 dimensions. And one idea would be that the cross product of this is a vector that looks like this. And it comes out of the board and goes in there. That's one possibility when you take the cross product. The other is the exact same vector, perpendicular to both, but instead of coming out of the board, it goes into the board. And it actually goes through this wall and comes out the other side. The question is, when I take the cross product of these two, is it going to be a vector coming out of the board or into the board? And to do that, we're going to use the right-hand rule. The most important part of the right-hand rule is that you use your right hand. And this is how it works. So you're going to take your right hand, and I'm going to do U cross V. So it's going to be U cross V. When you're doing the right-hand rule, you take your right hand and you position your fingers along the first vector. So for this case, it is U. Now I can position them either this way or I can position them this way. The way I make that decision is I have to position my fingers in a way so that they curl to V. So the only way I could do that is have them in U and curl to V. So there's U cross V. If I did it the other way, I'd be going away from V, and that's not what I want. So this is U cross V. Once my hand is positioned in the right way, my thumb is going to tell me the direction of the vector. So this is U cross V, and this, my thumb tells me that this vector comes out of the board. So in this case, U cross V is out of the board. Let's look at another example over here. Same idea, I'm still going to do U cross V, but now I have to take my right hand again, and I'm going to put them on U, which in this case is over here. Again, I could try and do it this way, but you see my fingers are curling the wrong way. So don't twist your elbow or anything like that, just turn your hand over, and now you see that my fingers will go from U and curl to V, and my thumb is going into the board. So in this case, U cross V goes into the board. Now, is U cross V the same as V cross U? So if I was asking you now, what's V cross U? Well, the math would suggest that the size is the same, but the direction is different. Because now I'm going to start with V. So in this case, I'm going to put my hand, I could try it this way, there are my fingers along V, but they're curled the wrong way. So I have to turn my hand over, they're curling towards U, so V cross U is into the board. So U cross V is not the same as V cross U. U cross V comes out of the board, and V cross U goes into the board. This is what's known as the right-hand rule.